Hello everyone, this is VATrevelyan, and I am back after a 2 or 3 day absence. And I am playing Serious Sam 1, the high definition version, and well, it looks very pretty. This is sort of a temporary playthrough kind of thingy. I want to use this video to sort of explain what was going on with the leave of absence that I had, because it was totally involuntary. Where did I begin? Well, it all happened at 10 p.m. on Sunday. I do have to admit, I like the updated graphics to this. I played through the first game. I know I'm getting a little sidetracked, but I played through the first game about 10 years ago. And I never quite got past the second part, the second encounter, so it's nice being able to get a fresh start on this with nice, pretty graphics. It has a pretty mouth. But anyway, so here's what happened. On 10 p.m. on Sunday, since I don't want to waste time anymore, I had a bit of an issue, and the issue was that, well, my install of Windows decided that it hated being alive again. Yeah, the situation with that was, I was going to render out some more Elite 4 videos since I had made some, and unfortunately what had happened was that I was trying to render out some stuff in Vegas, and all of a sudden Vegas said, you know, we're not going to work anymore. And I thought that was a little weird, so what I did is I was going to restart my machine, and would restart my machine. I thought it would work. I thought maybe it was something. I just got done doing some Minecraft stuff. I, been grinding out stuff with that Minecraft Mad Pack map for quite some time, because grinding is pretty boring, honestly. So I was working with that, and unfortunately it wasn't that. It was something with my solid state drive that I used for my C drive that didn't want to work anymore, and I don't exactly know what it was, but I reset my machine and all of a sudden I was in check disk, aka scan disk for people who like old-timey Microsoft product references. So I was in the middle of a scan disk session and it started deleting files because it said my file system was hopelessly messed up, which didn't make me terribly happy. But I was able to boot into Windows, very barely. I had a bit of an issue where I couldn't load my settings properly, but if I logged in and out of my Windows a few times, I could get stuff loaded up successfully. And so I was able to get in, sort of, but my audio system was totally destroyed. I could hear no audio, I could record no audio, so that obviously knocked out pretty much any gaming that wasn't completely in silence, which isn't really good for gaming commentary or playthroughs in any sort of really meaningful fashion, except maybe very early 80s games, so that wasn't too helpful. In addition to that, Microsoft Virtual Disk System didn't work anymore, so unfortunately I was left in a position where I couldn't really do anything, and that made me very sad. So, that being the case, I was forced, after trying many things over the period of a whole day, to get it to work and repair install, but since the virtual disk system didn't work, I couldn't do a repair install, so basically, that being the case, I was unfortunately put into a position where I had to restart everything. I mean, basically do a full reinstall of Windows 7, so that took several hours, and then installing all the other programs that go with that took another couple of hours. Yes, it was all very irritating, very annoying, and I basically spent the whole weekend offline because, well, not the whole weekend, but the whole period of Sunday and Monday offline, basically just trying to get things basically situated again. And as a result, I wasn't able to upload anything. It's kind of hard to upload anything when your computer is sort of crippled. So I'm now at the position, it's mid-Tuesday, where I can sort of start recording stuff again. I got my basic tools of the trade organized and running. Yeah, so I got the X story working again. I got the GNU, General image editor operation, also known as GIMP, which is why I don't like doing the acronym, because, yeah. And in addition to that, I also got my audio program, Goldwave, operational. And I also cleared out a lot of programs I wasn't using. So I mean, all in all, it wasn't a bad thing that had happened. I mean, it wasn't a good thing either, but there were worse things that honestly could have happened in this general situation that I had gotten myself into. I didn't lose any of my recorded files. All of the stuff that I recorded was safe and sound because it's on a separate hard drive. I have sort of a thing where I don't like putting video files on hard drives which are under 100 gigabytes in size, and my solid state drive isn't exactly under 100 gigabytes, but it isn't exactly over it either. So I decided that a good idea for that was to basically just pardon me while I sip. The good idea I had for that was basically just to basically have those on separate hard drives, and so yeah, that's my whole long session of being able to record stuff for YouTube is finally over. I'm happy about that. I can start recording stuff again at a very rudimentary level. I got all my stuff reinstalled, and I should be back and able to do stuff with you in the very near future. So, that being the case, I will kill this recording. I hope you enjoyed playing through a little bit of Serious Sam as I sort of explained the situation that happened to me the last couple of days. Thanks for being patient. I hope you enjoyed the next couple of videos I'm going to be doing, and I think I'm going to be shaking things up on my channel a little bit. So, that being the case, I'm VATrevelyan, and I'll talk to you all later. See ya!